Hi again, I'm going to show you part 2 now of saving tomato seeds of my favourite plant. In part 1 we ended up with putting the scooped out seeds into some water, into a glass of water. It's about a day and a half after that now, and I got the seeds and I've rinsed them and put them in a glass of water, a fresh glass of water, and now you can see that the seeds have separated. Some of them are at the top of the glass and some of them have sunk to the bottom of the glass. Now the ones at the bottom of the glass are the viable seeds, so I am going to get rid of the top seeds because they just will not grow, and I'm going to save the bottom seeds. So I'll be back in a minute. Let me just do that. So these are the seeds once I've rinsed them out and put them in the tea sieve and put them on a tissue. I've just basically dried them off a little bit with the tissue, and then I'm going to transfer them onto another piece of tissue and try and separate them so they're not stuck together, and then I will store them. Well, not store them, I will dry them first. So let me just do that and get back to you. Right, so these are the seeds. I've separated most of them and they're damp, so I'm going to leave them to dry off. I'll probably leave them for about a week or more, depending on how humid it gets in this room. And then I'll store them. These are some that I did about a week ago. The same way, as you can see, they're drying off, and you know, they're nearly there, and like you can see these little hairs around the seeds, and you know, they'll be dry when if you take one and you bend it with a tweezer, it breaks. So it'll be quite papery and dry, and that's when it's like more or less done, and it usually takes about seven days. So these are more or less ready. But yeah, so then once they're all dried, what I'll do is I will save them in a paper. I just made this little envelope, in a paper envelope. I'll pop them in the envelope and mark them with the variety and the date, and then I will save them or for using next year and the year after and the year after, unless I find another variety I like. I do actually have another variety that I've saved, which is my own plum. I love these, I've got these big Italian plum tomatoes which I absolutely love. I've also saved them in the same way. And yeah, so these are dried as well, and I'll be saving them, marking up the variety and putting them in an envelope and saving them somewhere dry and cool, because you don't want them to get damp again, and you know, so yep, so that's how you save your tomato seeds, and you can do it with any tomato variety. And it lasts, these seeds will last 3 to 4 years. I normally save some every 4 years or so. But yeah, I ran out of my garden delight, so I definitely wanted those ones because they are so juicy and they grow really well in the greenhouse and outside. So yeah, so that's the end of this video. Hope you liked it. It's one of my first videos, so yeah. Hopefully I'll make some more as well, probably do one on strawberries, I think, because I love strawberries and I've got loads in my garden. Okay, bye.